So we just come out of that long ass tunnel. Basically a bridge going over the ocean. Certainly not that deep. You can tell by the different colours in the water here. So it's obviously a bit of sand underneath us, so forth. It's not very deep, but still, it's a big ass bridge going across an ocean. Still trying to get a mental perspective as to exactly where I am. I did study the Google Maps a fair bit, but yeah. So at the moment I'm figuring that I am heading west. Seeing that from Hong Kong to Macao is west. So very, very, very strange, mate. My first time to China. It can be a bit daunting, I'd have to admit. Looking back at my first trip to Manila, that wasn't so bad. Mainly because everybody speaks English. There is stuff everywhere, you know, signs are in English and so forth, but yeah, it still leaves you in doubt if you're not too sure as to what you're doing. So yeah, and I have to ask quite a few people to hit somebody who actually grasps a bit of English. So my suggestion really is, if you're going to come over here, is just do a little course in some basic Chinese, especially being able to read it. You know, to us it just looks like all pretty little symbols, you know, little caricatures, so it does make it difficult. Yeah, not much else to say, just taking the view. Got some sort of, not sure if it's a tugboat or a ferry heading off over there. So this phone's really good. So you could either get the bus or a ferry. I don't know, it depends how you're feeling, I guess. But I'd say before they built this bridge, the only way to get there would have been ferry. Yeah, I say the ferries. Two of them there now. A red one and a white one. So I'd have to, in the defence of international tourists coming to Australia, now I can understand their confusion if they can't speak English, because yeah, it's a bit scary. But the people I did ask, I asked a few, some just shook their head like no understand, but then come across a couple that I'd just say bus Macao, and they'd just point, so that was a bit of a help. I'll probably overthink it too much. That's just usual of me. Started panicking. I'll tell you, I found a smoking bay. Yeah, that was easy to find. Just follow your nose. So I had a cigarette and chilled out a bit and rethought my position. Getting out of the Hong Kong airport's a bit confusing because it doesn't really say exit. It says to bus, it says to this, it says to train. You know, it's not like landing at any of our airports, and you know that you follow the flow. Now I'm crapping myself about getting back to Hong Kong and back to the airport in a couple of days. That's going to be scary.